All right, week 17, bin 3. Now, if you haven't seen bin 2 yet, it was Mudville. Do we have Mudville part 2? I got a feeling we do, but there's only one way to find out. Let's look at. Holy cow. Well, this is a little different. The lid is pretty dry. A lot of fruit flies because I've still got bin 1 cycling, but look at that. Got a lot more leaf material that wasn't just chowed down on. And one buddy over here, just knocked him down right now. That's interesting. Bin 2, I mean, the leaf material was practically gone. You didn't see anything like this, and you see worms appear on the top. It is muddy though. It's just as muddy as bin 2. Yeah, look at that. That is mud. Yep. But it looks like our friends in here are looking okay. Healthy. That's good. Definitely more worms up on top here than there were in bin 2. I'm still going to add bedding in here anyway. Just because I'm going to leave the lid off here as well. Oh yeah, that's just mud. Woo. Yep. Pretty muddy stuff. So yeah, let's bring it over. I mean, look how thick that is. Yeah, it's, well, again, this had that half of bin 1 brought in with it, so it's gonna happen. Oh, you can just hear the moisture. Yeah, and a lot of mud. A lot of mud. I am going to be putting a new leaf cover on both ends tomorrow. So these leaves that were previously the cover, I'm going to put them down here right now along with the bedding. Because why not? Very muddy stuff. But healthy looking worms, and I mean healthy population too. I've got everything from babies to decent sized adults in here. I mean, it's definitely, this is, again, and I said this in the bin 2 video, this is why I don't mind keeping things, a little bit more moist than not, because they do have to push through this material. It makes them stronger in my opinion, and they're okay. And again, no bad smells or anything going on in here. In fact, I almost had like an herbal scent come out of it when I opened it up, and when I started to dig through the materials just now, almost smelled like rosemary. And I have put some sprigs of rosemary in here previously, but that was a couple of weeks ago. Let me get the bedding, I'll be right back. Same type of corrugated cardboard that we did in bin 2. Let's go ahead and start folding it together. I take little clumps of it at a time like this because it just to kind of get it started. It spreads a little bit easier if it's already got some materials mixed into it. Definitely a lot of castings. I need to spread this through. Okay. On the other side. Which I didn't really dig through. That's okay. Even as moist and as damp and as muddy as this stuff has been, The majority of the pests I've been dealing with really have been fruit flies. I haven't had many in the way of mites or springtails or things of that nature, but I'll tell you what, bin 1, which is finishing its thermophilic cycle right now, oh man, is it loaded with everything from flies to larvae of the flies. It's sick. But that's just part of the ecosystem that happens in the worm bin. Listen, when you're cycling your bin, you're going to have that happen. And if things get too wet or too acidic, you're also going to have that happen. It's just part of the process and learning what you can and can't do, and then just modifying it accordingly. Bedding is your friend always. And frankly, not just cardboard, but leaf material as well. Yeah, you can never go wrong by adding more bedding. And whoops. Kind of even things out here a little bit. We're going to put a nice feeding in here, and we are also going to leave the lid off of this one, just as we have with bin 2. So let's set up a feeding zone. I'm going to do the same thing I did with bin 2. I'm going to do it horizontally like this. Try to see if I can keep maybe the moisture content to distribute out a little bit more evenly and not pool up in the middle. I don't even know if that's really going to help or not, but we'll see. All right. One egg, 2 eggs, 3. I guarantee you there are some hungry worms in here, so I'm not even worried about busting the eggs up. They will bust them up themselves. And a nice big fat Thai pumpkin. Seeds, skin, the whole 9 yards. This will definitely keep them fed during the week here, as hopefully things start to dry out. I should be able to, if I'm lucky, get this to dry out pretty significantly between now and this time next week, because again, we're starting to get warmer temperatures in the evenings. It had been in the 50s since before Christmas. It's getting ready to go back down into, or excuse me, it's getting ready to go back up into the 60s Fahrenheit again, which, it's not summer temperatures, but it's warmer than it's been. Our cold season this year did not last very long. We had a very long rainy season from the La Nina back in 2021. The cold season just did not last very long. Most important thing here in this feeding is going to be the grid. This is compost and powderized toasted eggshell. Wear a mask so you don't huff that dust. Cover it up. Worms will take care of leveling everything off, just like they do every week when you see me open the bin. They always have everything nice and smooth in here, the way they need it. I'm doing this just to kind of keep things both insulated. And by that I mean, because I've got so many fruit flies right now from cycling bin 1, that I want to make it hard for them to get to anything but just, the castings themselves. But still try to keep things a little warm, because even though it is starting to warm up in the evenings, we still kind of are in a cool part of the year. But I'm going to put some leaf bedding on top of both bin 3 here and bin 2 tomorrow. You guys will see that when we get to week 18. And gang, that's it for this week. Week 17 is now complete. Both bins 2 and 3 have been checked in on. They've been fed, given some additional bedding, and As you can see, they're going to need to dry out a little bit, but that's okay. It will. I want to thank you very much for joining me today. Hope you liked the video. Please like and share it if you would. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, I hope you'll give consideration to doing that as well, and hit the bell notification icon if you would, so you can be alerted when I upload new content. Listen, wherever you are in this world today or tonight, you take care. Happy New Year. Bye for now.